Oh, yes, that's so nice. I forgot my music because we are having technical difficulties. Yes, we are. We are also having life difficulties. My camera is facing the wrong direction. Everything's flipped around on my screen. Hey! Happy Vlogoween! It is fabulous. Halloween is upon us, guys. It's time. So, yeah, I've done a few things to prepare. A few. Not really very many, actually. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. A lot of stuff. I know there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in your lives as well. But we've been very busy. Very busy. Summer has been crazy. Spring has been crazy. Actually, this entire year has been crazy. Okay? It's been crazy. Crazy. As crazy as my eyebrows. You like them? Are they cool? Do you like them? It's Halloween, guys. I can do whatever I want. I'm probably ripping off all my eyebrows. Oh, so gross. That's wrong. That's really thick. You know, in my head, all these things always are just so different. They just do not turn out at all the way we expect, ever. First, I turn this thing on, and my camera's not on. Then I realized what I did wrong. I tried to fix it. I went back in the room, and I started, talking. Like, oh my God, my camera is facing the wrong direction. So if, anybody was actually, live watching me, everybody would have heard that. Now you just get to hear it from me. Hey, this is not bad. What do you think? That's that same stuff that I used a while ago, probably last year. Don't ask me why that happens to me every time I start. I think it's nerves, you guys. And so when I get nervous, my allergies kick into high gear and things just start to happen. Yes. Well, it's Vlogoween. I am excited. This is going to be a really good long month this time. I think my first Vlogoween special last year was only about 13 episodes. I know I recorded more episodes than that, but they all didn't get published because I am very bad at editing stuff. Everybody knows that who has actually subscribed to me at this point. Everybody does know that. I'm not the greatest broadcaster. But I try my heart out. My background's never great. It's always a mess. It's always a disaster. This wasn't even the angle it was supposed to be. I don't know why I'm even bothering to try and fix it at this point. This is it's not at all what it's supposed to be like. Everything is flipped around. I don't know why. You guys, my life is flipped around. I don't know why. So let's have a really quick update. Summer was fun. It was fun. It was fun. But I didn't really do any summery things. Life has just been a little bit hard. It's just the way it goes. Especially after the move. Still getting used to things. I know I've mentioned this before, probably previously on another podcast, that I am experiencing like homesickness. I miss Los Angeles. I drive there every day, and every day I drive past Los Angeles, past where I used to live. Ouch. And it's hard every single day to do that. But that's what I've been doing. And living out here in Upland, California, it's nice. I love it. It's very nice, but it is very different. It's very different for me. And it's not to say that I had like this amazing nightlife or anything. That's not it at all. It's just all the places that I would go to eat or hang out or grab a drink or shop, they're all different. Go watch the movies, whatever I want to see at a cinema. And I loved my theater where it was like reclining seats, and it was just, I loved it. I loved living out there, and it's great living out here too. Things are just different. Everywhere is different. Today, for the first time, and I would think I would easily say in 6 months, for the first time in about 6 months, maybe more, I had huevos rancheros. Okay, huevos rancheros. Huevos rancheros, not hard to do, but I couldn't find good huevos rancheros in this area because they make it with white sauce. You guys, it looks like mucus on my plate. I'm very sorry to anybody that loves huevos rancheros in white sauce. Whatever that clear, mucusy looking white sauce is, it's not, I don't like it. So I like my red sauce, huevos rancheros. Huevos rancheros, out. I should not do that. Huevos rancheros is breakfast. It's a fried corn tortilla and 2 fried eggs layered on top and a bunch of like whatever veggies and probably like bell peppers and tomatoes, onions, and chili if you want chili in it, but I don't really like chili in it. And smothered in a red enchilada type sauce, red like salsa. You guys, it's delicious. And I like to have that on occasion, not all the time, but on occasion. And I like it to be in my nice, lovely red sauce. So for the very first time in all these months, I found it and I had it today. But now, oh, I'm not feeling so hot. Excuse me. You guys, I don't feel well. Here's my problem. And just to give you a really quick rundown, because I have a lot of ground to cover, I am surrounded by junk. We're not going to go through it all today. I should have made a note of what time we even got started, because I don't want to do 30, 40-minute vlogs on a daily basis. That would be boring for you guys. It would be tedious for me. So we are going to just zoop through each episode as quickly as we can. That's the only way I'll be able to do 30-something episodes. So here's a quick rundown of what happened the last couple of weeks. And I'm not supposed to talk about it, but it is what it is. This is what I do. This is part of my life. And I have to, I don't know, I feel compelled to be totally honest with you and why I am at like a seriously diminished capacity. My energy is low, and right now it's taking like the most gargantuan effort for me to even be here doing this right now. I literally want to curl up on the floor in the fetal position. I do not feel well. I do not feel well. My head is pounding. My back hurts. I don't feel well. But that's okay. I will get better one day. I was in a car accident a couple of weeks ago. And that's all I can say. It wasn't like horrible, life-threatening, nothing like that. It was shocking. And I will tell you guys about it one day once everything is said and done. things that happened literally the minute we got into the wreck, because I was alone in the car, the things that happened afterwards were just like out of a freaking movie. And it was insanity. And not as dramatic as I'm making it sound, but pretty darn dramatic. So whatever the case may be, I'm recovering. I get these occasional crazy headaches, occasional weird pains. Occasionally I feel fine. It is just bizarre. It is bizarre what my body is doing, and I'm terrified that it's because I'm an old lady now, but I'm not. I felt fine before. I swear I did. I mean, considering what I'm already like. But okay, so we're gonna try and get through this day. That's where we are. I have done a lot of things, you guys. I've done a lot of things. I'm going to try and find my, what is it called when you have like goals for the year? Whatever. I'm going to try and find that list that I made last year and see what I can tick off of it, because I've done a lot of stuff this year. I have done mystery cows. I have done dyeing. I have opened up my Etsy shop, you guys. I opened up my Etsy shop. I did it. I don't know how I was so brave. I just closed my eyes and I just did it. Literally, that's just a story all unto itself. So I opened up my Etsy shop. I created my own labels. I basically labeled and branded my own shop. And it's not the greatest, but it is what it is. And I think it's cute. I did the best that I possibly could with taking my pictures as best as I could with the camera that my husband bought me last year for Christmas. Not last year, but the year before that. And that's what I did. So why don't I show you guys really fast? I wasn't going to do this episode, but I'm going to show you guys. Hold on, bear with me. Don't go away, please. Okay. There we go. Oh my God. This is just insanity. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, you guys. I'm doing this the wrong way. But I'm going to show you real fast a couple of the things that I've got in my shop. I'll just take a few out. Some of these are leftover from summer. Oh, this one's awesome. Oh, I'm doing it all backwards. What am I doing? Okay, just a couple. Because I'm doing this all backwards, I was going to do something else. This always happens. All right, you guys, the colors do not show up here. For some reason, I look yellow. This looks orange. It isn't. This is cherry red. And it's called cherry red lividity. Hi, honey. We're live. It took me a while to get set up, and that's why he's home from grocery shopping. Here we go. Sorry. There is nothing I could do. I cannot cut this out. I cannot edit it. Maybe I'll edit it later.
Why?
Are you going to leave that open?
I'm going back out.
The hazards of broadcasting from your living room. I will probably edit this out later. Luckily, I think the YouTube editor doesn't get canceled out to the end of this month. So, yeah.
More YouTube editor?
The YouTube editor is different from this. So live broadcast work will be difficult in future as far as like editing is concerned. But for now, this is fine. Okay. So, yes, we were saying this is cherry red lividity. And I don't know why I named it that. That was crazy. If you Google cherry red lividity, it's nauseating. I wouldn't recommend it. But it is kind of like a coroner's term. Yeah. So that's that. I was trying to dye Halloween yarn, and I had like this theme in mind, and this was not the theme I had in mind. So don't tell me this is Carrie. You guys. This might be Carrie. Is this not Cherry Red Limited? No, whatever. I'm so confused with my own yarn shop stuff. This is Parasite Eve. This is not going to work out. Oh my God. Let it go. Ow, my head. Are you done? Are you done? He's not done.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have something to drink? Poor thing. He's in way worse shape than I am. I don't know how he does it. This is Parasite Eve. And as I was trying to say, I'm a video gamer, or at least I used to be. Parasite Eve is a video game that I used to play when I was a kid, probably playing on PlayStation. I wasn't a kid. I was an adult. I was a full-fledged, full-grown adult playing Parasite Eve. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, so that's that. This is my goofy little logo. Maximum Yarnage, obviously the name of the shop. I just decided to keep everything the same, and hand dyed in Upland, California. I just literally did everything on my cell phone. I'm sure that you can tell, but I've gotten a lot of great feedback. The whole point of my little logo is this is supposed to tell you, it's supposed to be a brighter blue, but my printer's not great. So this is supposed to be a bright blue. That's supposed to tell you that this is a superwash yarn. And if I have any other ones, like one that's super pink in the background, that's supposed to be lay flat, hand wash, lay flat to dry. That's what it says back here in my care instructions. I figure since I have to do this on my own, I really don't have the ability to like sit there printing all kinds of stuff, so I just put it all on one place. So purple would be gentle wash cold, tumble dry low, and the blue one is obviously gentle wash cold, lay flat to dry. And then and then the red one is, the pink one is hand wash, lay flat to dry. I think it all works out. This one is Sandy Beach, still some of my summery kind of collection, but really pretty. This one is Jubilee. I love the colors on that. I don't know why those colors show up so nicely versus the one that I was holding up a second ago. These colors are all exactly what I'm seeing on my screen. The red doesn't show up well. Red shows up like it's orange, but it might show up better on the screen later. So that's some of my shop stuff. This is a crazy mistake. I was trying to do something completely different, and it didn't turn out the way I meant it to. But I would call this a lovely, lovely mistake. I actually think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is my River of Souls. If it's not River of Souls, it's Sugar Skull Gothic. But I think it's River of Souls. My husband named that yarn. Guys, I've had a blast with coming out of the Etsy closet there. It was so much fun, and it was so much fun and such a treat to see so many of my friends get together and go to my store. I was actually really shocked. I didn't expect anybody to buy anything, And I certainly didn't expect all my girlfriends from the Knitting Dead to all spread the word amongst each other. And I might have mentioned it, I know for sure, on Instagram. I don't remember what I might have said on our forum, but they all just came pouring in, buying yarn from me. I just couldn't believe it. And half the time I didn't know it was them. So I thought, oh, this is working out with Instagram. Everything's going great. A few little orders here and there. And and then come to find out, they're all my Knitting Dead friends, like all of them. It was, there might have been one or two that weren't, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We all know each other, basically, is what I'm saying. So that was a blast. That was my shop update, I guess. This is my coming out party, my official shop announcement, I guess. So I don't know how to do this. I don't know how I'm going to be doing this the rest of the month, but I'll probably come up with something here and there to show you guys. I know I was supposed to dye my Halloween yarn like weeks ago. I haven't been able to because I had that unfortunate event occur to me. And so I've been out of commission. I've been out of sorts, and I'm extraordinarily disorganized. I'm always disorganized, but I'm just so much more disorganized than I usually am that it's really like I don't know what to do. But the thing that I do know is the way to recovery for any traumatic event is to simply put one foot in front of the other. Keep doing what you love to do. Laugh, smile, cry later because the pain is there. The pain is real. And every once in a while, you just feel like this, like right in a funny spot. But I'm seeing doctors and I'm being taken care of. Thank goodness. And I know eventually everything will be better. Hopefully it's not one of those things where like my life is forever changed. That would be awful. This was a real thing that was happening. It was like in not in great shape. And I was terrified that I would never knit again the right way. Not that I was losing my hand. It was just, not knit without pain, and for extended periods of time. You guys know, you can knit or crochet or do whatever for hours on end. And sure, the stretching in between and the getting up and all of that, doing whatever you do, but you take your knitting with you everywhere that you go. I wasn't really able to do that. So that was really, really, really upsetting. I almost had my husband do my Hohi shawl because I really wanted to get through it. I almost had him do some, help me do some socks because I really wanted to get them done, but we were fine. Everything's working out. I'm, whatever. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do, you guys? I'm going to quickly go over some of the Halloween things that I've got today that I picked up that I'm going to just kind of place around the house. I got these goofy little shot glasses. We don't do shots. We don't do shots anymore. I certainly can't do any shots at the moment. But I bought them anyway. I don't know why. I was like, oh yeah, we'll do sip knit knitter day or whatever, and I'll do some stuff and we'll have some fun. And then I realized after I popped a couple of pills, that's not gonna happen. So Vlogoween might not be as fun as it was last year. It's gonna be dialed back down a little bit. But I'll show you one whip in progress later. These are some, okay, these are some little masks that I'm going to probably, I probably shouldn't even feature them now, but what the heck. You guys, these are like at the 99-cent store. Like if you were throwing a little party or something, you can just like run over them. Look at that. What the heck is this? Ah, la, 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 la. That is so cute. I mean, I literally just went over there and grabbed some stuff. Just grabbed a bunch of junk because I'm like, I have nothing to show anybody. Nothing to do, nothing to talk about Halloween wise. Oh, that's so cute. This is great for those little picture thingies that everybody does. You can see my camera. That's not good. Oh, I like it. Okay, let's try and do this. Hey, did you see me in the background back there? Oh, I'm not feeling good. That is a that's of the first Vlogoween from last year. Aren't I adorable? It seems to me like that's when I was like having more fun. This does not feel good. Oh, okay. I bought some of that. What does that look like? Yeah. Oh, come in for a bite. That's cute. I'm going to put that somewhere over back there. I bought this for mittens. I don't know what my fascination is with Halloween props. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I'm so weird. And this is not going at all the way I planned, but whatever. I'll throw that out somewhere. Spider webs. I don't know what that is. Some funky cheesy cloth. Creepy Claudie. And that. Oh, the nausea is real. It's really, really real. And
Probably come on for you.
I went to where did I go, Nathan? Halloween Town?
Yes.
Is it Halloween Town?
Yes.
And I got these.
What's she called?
Sink. Oh, that doesn't show up very well. There we go. I'm wearing it right now. I didn't do a great job because I can't really do stuff right now. But how cute is it, guys? Oh my gosh. Look, a little witch hat. It's so cute. Of course, I have like zero show notes, zero plan, zero ideas what I'm gonna do. So that's why I'm like rambling and going from one thing to the next, because I am really out of practice, really out of practice. So you guys, so that we don't like make it so rambly and so not nitty. Here is a current work in progress. I don't even know why I'm calling it a work in progress. I just literally picked it up. Because I'm ready to bind it off. I'm ready to bind it off. It's really plain socks. I bought this yarn. I don't have it here. I think it's over there, but I can't reach it. I bought this yarn here at a yarn store called it's right up that way. It's not Phoebe's. Phoebe's Needle Points is Phoebe's Needle Arts is over there, and this lady is I can't remember the name of her yarn store. Sorry guys, but I got it. This is a horrible yarn. I hate it, and I paid a pretty penny for it. So I hate to say stuff like that. I probably should have been a little bit nicer about it, but I couldn't stand it, and not to mention the fact that it was DK weight, and I didn't realize that I bought DK weight, so it's probably all my fault. I'll figure out something to do with it, but it is like rough as you know what. I mean, it's really rough. Like my yarn that I'm using from my store, it's not the greatest in the whole wide world, but it's better than this, and I bought this at a yarn store. So I guess it's best that I don't mention it. This I bought at Hobby Lobby. Okay. This is that purple yarn that I used for some other project. And it's soft in comparison. So that's the current thing that I've got working on. It's not stellar, not the greatest ever in the whole world. But yeah, that's my current work in progress. That just fell on the floor. It's not coming back up. Sorry. I also bought this at the Halloween town. I bought another foot. I think I bought another foot at the other store that I went to. Oh, you guys, I'm really sorry that this is not very exciting broadcast this time. But I know you all know, you feel me. I'm going to show you one finished object. I'm probably not going to have very many finished objects the rest of the month. And then we're going to call it a day. Because I am starting to lose my energy. Thank you so much, honey. Aww. Oh my goodness. Best thing ever. You guys, I did a fade. And this little, I thought this was going to be funny. It would have been funny if I was like in the mood, but right now I like really need to stretch. Okay, so I did a fade. I haven't faded anything officially. I never joined in on the Fade Your Shawl parade. I wanted to. Trust me, I was dying to, but I didn't. And then they did all these other little faded things like shirts and, sweaters and all kinds of stuff. Everybody's fading everything. I couldn't fade anything. By the time I started, I really wanted to, sorry. By the time I started getting in on the fade thing, the Joji Locatelli starting point shawl came out. So I went and grabbed all the yarn. If you've watched any of the previous episodes, you know what I'm talking about. And I put it all together for the Joji shawl based on the Find Your Fade theory of choosing colors. And there is a theory. Like, I saw somebody make a really nasty comment about, I don't understand why people are jumping on the Find Your Fade bandwagon. I don't get it. You know, there's always going to be a naysayer and a jerk about whatever because they are jealous, because maybe they didn't like it, because it's not their thing, it's not their cup of tea, whatever the reason may be. you don't need to put like an entire friggin' flock of people down because they're into it and you're not getting why. It's okay that you don't get why. So this took a really funny turn, but that was irking me earlier. I read about that before. It's like, why do you care that other people enjoy it? There's always going to be people like that, you guys. You just can't deal with it. Anyway, this was my way of jumping on the Find Your Fade bandwagon, and it was spectacular. The reason that I'm talking about it is because I used all those colors in the Hohi Locatelli shawl based on the Find Your Fade way of choosing colors. And that was a little bananas, but I jumped in and I did it. And we'll go over that shawl on a separate episode. Because I'm not going to leave you guys hanging as to what it looks like. I haven't said anything or showed it. Or the Wonder Woman shawl, I haven't showed it. So it's dedicated just for those later on. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I don't know. But so all the leftovers from my Hohi Locatelli shawl are in these socks. You guys, I'm absolutely stunned. This is my colorway, by the way. This is actually repeatable. It wasn't supposed to be a repeatable colorway. I listed it on my Etsy shop as a one of a kind because this was an accident. There was no way I was going to be able to repeat this accident ever again. However, I was mistaken. I loved the name that my husband gave this yarn so much. And maybe I'll dedicate an episode to it on another time. Maybe not. That I just had to try and see if I could actually repeat it, and I was able to. I was able to repeat the mistakes that I made because somehow or another they were burned into my brain, just etched in there. And somehow or another it worked out. It didn't work out perfectly, but it's not supposed to. So this is a separate color, and so is this. This one is, I think it's I forgot the name of that girl's yarn. I forgot her name. And this is Bohemian Fibers. It's always Bohemian Fibers. That's all I have. No, the other girl is I forgot the name. You guys, my memory is terrible. It was already bad as it stood. Well, I've talked about it before. It doesn't matter. I've talked about it so many times because that's all that I have right now. Anyway, so that is my Find Your Fade shot. Not Find Your Fade. Faded is socks. Faded AF. That's how I listed them on my Ravelry. I could do a pattern for them, but like, you guys, who needs a pattern? Who needs a pattern for this? Do you need a pattern? I could do a pattern. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just like literally another color that you want to put in there and do like maybe 4 rows of alternating and then go into the next color. It's nothing. Anyway, it's just my regular sock recipe. But if anybody's interested, let me know and I will try and see if I can do a pattern. That's another thing that I want to do this year. Okay. I don't know what else. I think that's I've done 30 minutes already and I didn't mean to do that. So you guys, this is episode 1. Episode 1 is, we're calling it a day. And in the next episode, I think I talk about the mystery cowl that I've just joined. I joined the Stephen West mystery cowl of 2017. I'm excited. It's called the Speckle and Pop. I dyed my own yarn. I still have to dye my pops of color, but I, again, haven't been able to get to that this weekend. But I will get to it. I have to because I can't actually do anything without every single thing of yarn. Yeah, I can't get started without every single thing of yarn. Okay, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all who have been supporting my craziness all this time. I am so grateful and so appreciative of every single one of you and everybody that keeps in touch with me outside of the vloggy madness, the crazy broadcasting, and the insane podcasts. Um, Thank you once again. Thank you for staying in touch with me. And don't forget, you guys, to like and subscribe, hit that bell button so that you can receive notifications whenever I do post a broadcast or a vlog. You'll be notified. And also follow me on Instagram. I am going to change my name to Maximum Yarnage. Right now it's Pinchy Michis, but it's literally going to change. I think we're going to do it this month. Maybe we'll do an episode where I literally change it live. Yeah, it's going to change. It's just, it's easier to do it that way. Same thing on Ravelry. I think we're going to be saying goodbye to Maharet forever. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with that stage of my life. This is bananas. I feel like I need my closing music. Yes. We're done, guys. I feel like I didn't do much, but I think we did a lot for now.
Only day 1 of 31.
That's right. It's only day 1 of 31 Vlogoween days. So I'll get better at it again. I'll get back into the swing of things. Things will get better. Maybe. Maybe not. Aren't I cute? I think I'm so cute. Did you notice, Nathan? Did you notice? Did you notice? Hello? Hello? Did you notice that was on TV? Yeah. All my family's like, Michelle, you are so good. You could be on TV. I'm like, I am. So not on TV. That's what I'm saying. Technically, I am on TV. You seriously need to sit here, Nathan, on one of my episodes and just like chill with me here. We just need another chair. Okay, guys. I will see you guys for Vlogoween day 2. Thank you all again. I'm saying good night. Good night. Did it work? I didn't hit the button.